Sci-Fi Radio.
This station is now the ultimate power in the universe.
We would be honored if you would join us.
All right, it's another Thursday night, another DB94. Thanks for joining us here on Sci-Fi Radio, Sci-Fi for your Wi-Fi. You could be joining us on Facebook or YouTube or Twitch. All of those are very cool, and we're always grateful for your company. I'm Sean Obi-Shawn Crosby.
This is Jocelyn Donoho.
This is Colleen Kaylee Crosby.
And welcome aboard.
Hey to frequent Falcon Flyer.
Yep.
First one on
First
Twitch.
in.
I see that.
And I don't see Facebook.
Oh dear.
I
Oh,
wonder why.
hate when that happens.
This is it. Hey to frequent Falcon Flyer.
There you go.
Something's working.
Yeah.
Dawn is on. Talonthorn popped in. Right on. Everybody on Twitch right now.
Yeah.
Yeah, I see them. Yeah. Man, nobody's in the other one.
Coolo. Colleen bought me a Snickers coffee drink.
Yeah.
It's like 8 ounces of cold
Sounds-
coffee with Snickers flavoring in it.
Okay.
And I'm
So,
currently using it to tamp down my hives.
okay.
Because it's cold.
Oh, okay. I see.
Oh my gosh. Oh, Sam. Hey, Sam. He's on Facebook.
Hey, Sam. Hope you had a
And
nice
nobody
visit with
on YouTube yet.
Kelly and John.
So,
Yeah, sometimes we don't get anybody on YouTube. It all depends.
yeah. It'll happen.
It's like, the media of last resort.
I guess
Alrighty then.
My gosh. How's everybody's week been?
Been a weird one.
It's been a weird one.
I don't know.
Oh.
I'm just used to normal. Oh, I got goobers. I have a goober in here with me right now, so he's just trying to get out of the room. But, yeah.
Goober means dog?
Yeah, Strider. He's in here. Hi, boy. Hello. Hold on. Just can't see him. He's going in and out of their closet. So yeah.
Great.
I'm sure what that was.
How was my week? I don't remember my week.
It's like, it's been too long.
Look at my calendar. It'll refresh my memory. Let's see. Friday, I watched a safety video for protesters that didn't really turn out to be what I was hoping for. It was more like safety policies for people who are organizing the protests and less like, what do you do if ICE decides to hang out at your protest and like arrest people? Or, agitators come and pretend that they're, I don't know, libtards or whatever they pretend. Anyway, I was like, what if there are bad actors? What do I do? What are some tips? And that, unfortunately, wasn't really the right video for that. But we did go to the No Kings protest on Saturday in Culver City because we chose Culver City first because it was in the morning and not in the late afternoon, because our most local protest is scheduled like 4 to 5 p.m.
Right.
Sean had an event to be at. And the reason we chose Culver City and not El Segundo was because Culver City has sidewalks. So,
right.
I was dressed as a suffragist, and so there were heels on my shoes, and I didn't want to attempt to stand in a grassy berm, and I also didn't want to have to park like 20-minute walk away. There are parking garages in Culver City, and so
the way the protest is set up in El Segundo, it is along Imperial Highway, which is the southern end of Los Angeles International Airport, and the north end of El Segundo, and it leads from the beach basically all the way to like the Inland Empire or something crazy. Imperial Highway is really long. But on the end over by El Segundo, it's just grass. And so there's a curb. There's like a 2-lane, 3-lane highway, and there's a curb, and
there's grass.
There's grass, yeah. And so last time we were there, it was we were walking in the bike lane and things like that, trying to be safe.
Plus, you have to park really far away because it's all residential in that area, and so it's all street parking, as opposed to Culver City, which has parking garages. Although we go to pull out of the parking garage, and I'm like, "Did you bring a credit card?" Child's all, "No, I have my phone." Luckily, after futzing it with the parking control for quite a while, I managed to figure out where to hold the phone to get it to register the credit card.
Right.
Hard to do in a dark parking lot when you're wearing sunglasses and they are not as strong reading prescription as you really need.
No.
Hey to Young Lee and Lori Procopio.
Nice.
And also hey to Kit, of course. Hey, Kit. And Budala popped in.
All right. So we decided to go in costume this time, where we had kind of specifically avoided costumes last time, but because of the recent, spate of costuming at various protests, we thought, okay, well, we'll just go. So the easiest thing for me to do was to jump into Jedi costume. It seemed appropriate. And so did that. We met up with a Chewbacca protester, which was really funny. And then, what was her name? I want to say it was Beth, but I could be wrong. The girl on the left in this picture is someone that I've encountered at Disney before. And she gives out these block print cards. And I showed you guys a few on the show a while back. They were actually really cool. And so she made a whole bunch. And her sign, which we really should have taken pictures of, one side of it was Mon Mothma with a Mon Mothma quote, and the other side was a Marva picture with a Marva quote, and she painted them. She painted them all.
They looked pretty cool.
They were really neat. And then she wore her Disney bound.
I think the reason why I wasn't able to get a picture was I had that in it was that I had too many things in my hands, and there were just too many people there.
Yeah, it was really pretty crowded. Let me see if I can find a picture of Colleen. I'm pretty sure she posted one. And
I don't know if I posted it. I sent it to my mom.
Oh, I know I saw it somewhere online, but maybe not on your own page, which is kind of funny.
Oh, I have one of the one side of her sign, the Mon Mothma side.
Oh.
I will send this.
Let me see. Yeah, I should go find the picture of Colleen. But anyway, I'm glad that we went, as always, and the vibe was a little different this time. It was, first off, about twice the size of what it was last time, which was, pretty sizable. We thought it was pretty big last time, but it was
They
much
closed the street
bigger
this time. Yeah.
When they closed the street, we were wondering whether they did that because of the fire station, because the fire station was right there and they needed a clear entrance and exit from the fire station. So the part of the street that they blocked off was that. And then they blocked the other side off by City Hall in Culver City. And the people who blocked it off, like, they weren't cops. They looked like city employees. They were slightly snarky but reasonably pleasant. And yeah, we had a pretty good time at the event.
Oh, good. Good.
And it was one of the things was it turned it into a bit of a party. And gosh, I cannot find the picture I took of you, Colleen.
I sent one.
Oh, okay.
It's in DB94.
Great. I just thought, oh, I'll just send it over. But because they closed the street down, it became more of a street party. So we had to hunt to find an area where we could go and sort of be seen by cars driving by, which we did. It was not a problem. And then the street party part of it, like there was a guy with a guitar. He was playing music. We hung around for a couple of 3 songs. He played Revolution by the Beatles, Stand By Me by Benny King. And then What's So Funny About Peace, Love, and Understanding by Elvis Costello. And I didn't... then he played a bunch of songs I didn't know, like protest songs that I didn't know, which were really funny.
Okay.
So, yeah, so here's Colleen with her sign in her Votes for Women costume. And we both learned about modifications we need to make to our costumes, I think, if we do this again. And we didn't do custom signs this time because we were very busy this past weekend.
This isn't going to be the costume I'm going to wear next time. Next time I'm going to wear Colonial.
And I almost went down in Ghostbusters. But I would want to do a custom sign for that. And we saw a lot of other people in costume, people who were wearing, big inflatable things. Somebody came in a Godzilla costume, which was fun. And then somebody came in a chameleon costume. That was they said they were the Karma Chameleon, but they had wanted a Godzilla costume. And the reason we stopped and talked to them was because their partner was in a Mothra costume. And I kind of had to go up and ask and go, okay, are you a butterfly or are you specifically Mothra? And he's like, no, I'm Mothra. I'm like, okay, good. That's good to know. So it was really fun. So yeah, here's another picture with that girl who had her Mon Mothma. That's the Mon Mothma side of things, and then the other side of her sign was a holographic Marva, which was really cool. And
I don't think I ever saw the other side of her sign.
And her cards were pretty brutal. There were a lot of like F the Empire kind of cards that she was made to hand out. It was fun. Anyway, as always, we were glad we went, and everybody was civil. There was no problem. We didn't have any difficulties with anybody. There were no nobody was abusive. There were a couple of people who drove by trying to be really loud with their cars, who were trying to signify their disapproval, I think. I think maybe I saw one middle finger. And then there was the guy driving around with a pickle hanging out of his car who was very excited to be part of something, but we're not sure what.
Well, he was at the... We saw him walking as we were driving up to the event.
Yeah.
And then he ended up getting in his car, which was a convertible, and then just driving around and honking.
Yeah.
Right.
So he was definitely part of the event, just, in
his
own way.
I wish Lisa asked what Godzilla's sign was. I wish I remembered. Oh, I remember the kind of abusive guy we ran into. There was a guy who very specifically was trying to argue that the Jedi shouldn't be at the protest and the Jedi were terrible. But he didn't want to stick around for any kind of discussion.
He was arguing with me.
Yes, he wanted to drop his bomb and leave.
Right, but I wouldn't kind of let him.
My thought was that the Jedi, the Jedi ended up in a war. They ended up using a bunch of clone soldiers that they didn't create, a bunch of things like that, and things ended up kind of bad for the Jedi. But, the Jedi got dragged into it, and then they got turned on like everybody else and wiped out. And, I feel that's like what we're trying to prevent. So I'm down with being a Jedi there. I think it's fine. Okay. But the guy was because he's like, rah, 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 and then Colleen's like got a rebuttal, and he's like, nope, walking away, not listening.
I was chasing after him.
Yeah.
Don't tell me that the Jedi are on the side of fascists.
Right.
I was not having any.
It was pretty funny. And then we went home, and I got ready for the was that the Columbia event?
It was
so.
the
Downey?
Spooky Science.
Yeah, Spooky Science. So that was the Columbia Memorial Space Shuttle Science Center that I thought some more of our Road Squadron people were going to go to, and they didn't make it, which was a bummer. And there was a guy there with a chopper, and no other 501st, no other Rebel Legion. It was just kind of me, and so I put the G-wing on display with the Ghostbusters stuff on it, and set up a little display of all my gear. I drove the RTV around, and the Science Center gave me like 2 bags of candy, which I distributed all night through the RTV, which was great. So I had fun doing that, and then this was really kind of fun. So the thing that I really wanted to do, and I thought of it too late in the season to really get it done. I wanted to build a dollhouse to add to our Halloween display. And so I got one of those laser cut dollhouse kits out in Downey. And as I was leaving down the woman's alley from having picked it up on Facebook Marketplace, I come out of the alley and I'm waiting to make my turn, and I look to my right, and there is this absolutely drop-dead gorgeous, I think it was an Impala, from the 1960s. It has been painted purple, blue, and green, like metallic, with swirls and stuff. It's just absolutely insane. And they're putting a stereo in it. And so I parked, and I said, hey, is it cool if I take pictures of your car? And he's like, well, okay, only if I take pictures of your car. I'm like, okay. And so talked to him for a while. Immaculately clean garage with all of these giant signs from all these car clubs from over the years. Guy was probably my age, maybe a little older, and just super nice guy. And so we said, hey, and we took off. And so I'm at the Science Center, and I'm parked on the patio in front of the doors to the Science Center, and the lowriders show up, and they're going to do lowrider trunk or treat. And this guy pulls up right in front of my car and parks. And he's like, do you remember me? Do you remember when you stopped by my house? And I'm like, yeah, totally. It was really cool. And so I'm being a Ghostbuster, running around with that stuff in the RTV. The rest of the costume people are just staff. We have a chopper there. You would have loved this chopper, Jeff. It was amazing. He had the head arms and the whole deal. It was really great. Did a terrific job with it. And so I hung out with that guy for a while. And I hung out with all of the lowriders, which was really cool because that's not a community I hang out with a lot. And so, like, getting to just sort of watch what they do and like see how they're entertaining themselves and the fun that they're having. Some guys brought a whole bunch of like modified bicycles, like lowrider bikes, put them on display. Somebody had like a golf cart they made, which was really cool. And they all brought their kids. They brought all their families, and they took up. There's a parking row right in front of the museum that's really long, and they took it all up. They must have had like 40 cars.
Nice.
It was super cool. Anyway, so had a great time hanging out with them, and the night went maybe 9:30, and it was super fun. I'm really glad that I got to go, and I like doing things that are outside my bubble. And this was definitely it. I mean, I've been to the Science Center before and done lots of stuff with those guys. But having the lowriders do the trunk or treat and stuff was a blast. And yeah, we all just had a pretty good time.
Cool.
So that was the whole Saturday. Went pretty late.
Cool.
Yeah, not too shabby. And I don't know what did you do, Colleen? Did you sew or?
really hard week last week, so I took time to kind of decompress that afternoon, and then that evening I baked. I made butternut squash hand pies and meringue cookies. And the meringue cookies, it turns out, it was really funny. It was a recipe for chocolate chip meringues, and they're good. I had them for as Christmas cookies last December, and they are easy and quick to make. They take up some egg whites, which was great because I had some egg whites I needed to use. But they're too sweet. They're like, okay, they're too sweet. I decided I had one extra egg white, and I'm like, I really want to use this up. And there was somebody in my group that I was baking for that can't have chocolate. So I was like, oh, I feel badly that I'm not bringing a dessert that she can share in. So I had some cinnamon chips in the fridge, and I made these meringue cookies with the cinnamon chips instead of the chocolate chips, and oh my God, they were so good.
They were definitely good.
They were better than the chocolate chip ones. They tasted kind of like a cinnamon roll.
The meringues are really funny because you sort of have to eat them over a plate, definitely, or maybe even over the sink. Because
they're very crumbly.
They have a tendency to just powderize. They're very delicate cookies, but that's part of the thing that makes them really cool. So yeah, it was good. Colleen had come in and she's like, "Okay, I have cinnamon chips and I have butterscotch chips. Which should I do?" And I'm like, "Butterscotch sounds weird to me. Try the cinnamon."
Yeah, I was leaning towards cinnamon, but I had the butterscotch too, and I was like, maybe it's just me. Maybe I should do that. So anyway,
it was good.
It was good.
Cool.
Did you work Friday, Jeff? Last Friday?
Last Friday, I believe I did. Yes.
You've been hustling with the work. We keep trying to meet Jeff at work, and I keep failing when we go in on Tuesday. But yeah, because we did a trunk or treat at in Yorba Linda on Friday at the Bryant Ranch Elementary School. Excuse me. It was organized by Ellen Boring, I think, did it. She was POC, and I was talking to Brent, and Brent's like, "Hey, if you have a car, bring it down." And so I said, "Hey, you're already going to have Star Wars there. Should I come down as Ghostbuster?" And they're like, "Yeah, okay." So I did that. I went down as Ghostbusters and brought all the gear, and yeah, I had a lot of fun.
Oh,
super cool.
And then Sunday, I went to a picnic, and I posted a couple of pictures in Document94 of the picnic. Only two. I don't take enough pictures.
That is a problem.
So I drove an hour and 15 minutes to get to Piru to go to this picnic. And it was nice. The weather was perfect. Something I didn't tell you, Sean, was that it was right near where I'm assuming your grandfather used to fly his biplane out of.
Oh, really?
Because while we were sitting there at the picnic, there were vintage aircraft overhead.
Neat.
That were doing stalls and loops and flips, like right above us.
Wow.
It was really cool. And apparently that is all the time there. They yeah. This is cool. Laura and Kelly and Colleen. I have my eyes closed. Somebody else took this, clearly.
Right.
I'm in the picture. And I saw a picture somewhere of the whole group that was there, but I don't know where it was. It was too hard to find. Wow. And then the other picture is of Brittany doing archery, because we had the picnic, we had dancing, we had archery, and it was really fun. An enjoyable afternoon, and the weather was a little too hot in the sun, but in the shade it was delightful, and we managed to set our table up in the shade, so it was really nice.
Excellent.
Okay.
Yeah, I don't see any pictures from the usual suspects. And
Who are you looking for as the usual suspects?
I was just looking on Facebook and going through the costuming sites and searching through my friends.
I don't know.
Was it called the Trafalgar Day Picnic?
It was.
Okay, I think I have a very large one here.
Very large as in lots of people?
And yeah, big
okay.
picture also.
Yeah,
so.
That was the one where almost everybody from the picnic got together and took one picture, and then
Huh. Neato.
Yeah, so pretty
That's neat.
pretty good.
Yeah. This is an annual. This was the 14th annual one of these picnics. So I've seen pictures of it for years and never gone. And some years they're smaller and some years they're larger. They said that this year was a smaller one. I think it's because the Art Deco Society people all went to France. So there's a big group of people that would normally go to this picnic that are in France
Rude.
right now.
Okay.
Yeah.
If you watched The Last Starfighter and that kind of thing, and you remember them all like piling into a truck and going to the lake and that kind of thing. This was our equivalent when we were in high school. We would like go to Lake Piru and noodle around in the lake.
I did not see a lake.
It was it would have been a bit north of where you were. But there's like a road through the mountains you have to take.
Usually it's Sean who's, takes off and drives for an hour or two to go to an event for a couple of hours and then come back. This time it was me.
Yeah, it was definitely definitely different for sure.
Yeah. Yeah. So did we say hi to Galdino? Galdino showed up.
Oh, hey, dude.
And Matthew Tillard and Vicky Skidmore.
I had dinner.
And Kelly.
Yep.
I had dinner with Matthew last night.
Yeah. The Lady A, Lisa, and Rose as well.
Excellent.
Yeah.
Yeah, a friend of ours came from out of town, Danielle, and so we went to dinner. We were joined with our friend Phil. You were gonna go, Jeff, but you picked up a work shift, which yay work, but boo, missed you for dinner.
Yeah. No, Danielle's. Yeah. I did miss that.
And so so that was fun. It was a long trek out there. Phil was in Beverly Hills at a doctor's visit, and he took like 2.5 hours to get there. It took me 2.5 hours to get there, just because traffic was brutal last night. It was really awful. But we made it. We were probably about 15 minutes late. It wasn't too bad. But our friend Danielle moved from here to Massachusetts, and we haven't seen her in quite a few years. So she's like, I'm out for business. We got to go to dinner.
Yeah, and I couldn't get off work early last night and also was in no shape to sit in traffic for an hour.
It would have been no fun.
Gotcha.
Yeah, that part would have been no fun.
I was already like super stressed out by lunchtime yesterday, and so I went, no, I don't think I can survive sitting in traffic for that long.
Right. I did take Monday and get the Halloween decorations set up, so that was good. I don't know that they're great. We've had a lot of wind.
Well, they're not all set up yet either.
No, I haven't populated it. I'm trying to get like everything else set up, and it's kind of crazy. I'm trying to load a picture here in Docking Bay, and it's I love technology. It's fun. Here, this one should be sufficient. Yeah, the thing with getting all the Halloween stuff up is that we have a lot of wind in our area, and it really does sort of kick me in the butt every single year when I set things up. Here you go. So this is what I've got so far. We put the fence up. The tombstones are there. The lighting that you see is just solar spotlighting. And there's about 3 screens over on the right that I haven't set up yet that do changing portraits and things like that. And we've got a ghost bride, and we've got skeletons that sit at the table, and there's all sorts of stuff that I haven't quite got there yet. But there's enough there to be something, and I'll get the rest of it up going, this weekend. So it'll be good.
Okay.
Yeah. Jeff, did you do anything else exciting? How was work?
Work was fine. Work is work. I don't know. Just that's all I do with work is just show up to it. Hi kids, whatever. We went on Saturday to a party, costume party that was hosted by someone that is a Disney Imagineer.
That's fun.
Over in Santa Ana.
Wow.
Yeah, it's like, I don't know what they call it, Floral Park, I think is the name of the neighborhood. And they basically said to come as medieval Renaissance fair type costume of sorts. So it was myself and Sparrow, Rose and David, Owen and Casey. We all went to this thing, and they had a DJ, which I think was like just her husband. But, yeah, and a dance floor in the backyard and whatever they put up, and caterers doing like tacos and stuff. But actually, it was fun. I mean, just kind of went there to do that. I'm not really much for parties. To be honest, I'm not really a party goer. So the kids had fun. I put a picture in the docking bay chat. It's right above the one that Sean just put in of us, that they had like a little photo op as you would come in, sit down at this little photo op, take your picture, and then you go back there. And they also have a bar, but yeah, it was neat. Every table had like a little. What do you call it? A crystal ball sort of thing, a colored crystal ball on it.
Okay.
Yeah. And so, and everybody came dressed up, so yeah.
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 Looks good.
Yeah. It was pretty fun.
You got to sit on the Iron Throne.
Yeah. Yeah. Or us. DJ was bad. Yeah, well, I mean, he played the song. He played the one song. I'm like, wait, she just played the Weird Al version, not this one.
Which song was that?
What is it called? Weird Al calls it Word Crimes.
Oh, right, yeah.
Yeah. So I'm playing the Weird Al version, not that one. And there was a sword fight. Like, had like 2 people that were like, I don't know from where, whatever sword fighting group that it was that came in.
But they had choreographed a fight.
Yeah.
All right.
That's it. Really party atmosphere and such. We were there for about an hour or so, 2 hours maybe, and it got progressively more crowded.
Oh, I imagine. Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, it's a good thing you went early then.
Yeah.
Yeah. We got there pretty early.
And at least you weren't far from home, so.
Yeah, we got to get a table, so
Nice.
We went over and grabbed a table, but yeah, so it was fun. I threw this little, I guess, Lord of the Rings-ish sort of looking thing together, and I found some foam things for arm covers at a thrift store earlier in the day, and I think that's where we found a few things for like Owen and such too. So there you have it. It was a lot of fun. It was fun though.
Was that the thing that made you ask after Aragorn's pipe?
We were at the party when I asked about that.
Oh, you
I
were?
thought,
How funny.
And I thought it would be neat if I ever was able to make Aragorn's outfit, that it would be to get like a pipe that had like an LED inside, so it's not actually doing anything as a pipe, but it lights up like it's like embers,
Well, we used to get clay pipes at fair, and we always tucked them in our hat and stuff like that. And the pipe that you want is specifically called a churchwarden pipe. It's got a small bowl with a very long stem, and it's very cool. So it shouldn't be too hard to find one of those relatively inexpensively. Although I did send you links to some 3D prints of them, so I suppose we could 3D print one. Yeah. Since you're not going to try to smoke out of it, maybe 3D printing is the way to go.
Literally to make it look like it was lit with like an LED inside.
Yeah.
In the bowl. Neat. Yeah. So it looks like it's that it's puffing on something which really isn't really puffing at all. But yeah.
You need a like a vape thing that you're not actually running vape fluid through. It just like lights when you puff on it. That's pretty funny.
Yeah.
Right on. Was that all our event stuff? Should we move on to Star Wars?
I think so. Yeah. I don't know if I missed anything. So maybe later if I remember anything, but I think I got it all.
Well, Sean went to Disneyland.
I did.
Before yesterday?
Yeah, I went with Judy. Oh, I should go get this. Hang on a second. This was really kind of cool, and I've got a story behind it. I'll be right back.
Uh-oh, Jeff. We have to entertain the audience while Sean is gone.
Oh, man.
What will we do? Complain about having to do it.
No. I'll say this. I was trying for full-time at Disney, and I didn't get that. So I guess that's news, too. Just sad news, but...
Sorry about that. That's a bummer.
What didn't happen?
Yeah, it takes a few times. And yes, I can juggle, Rose, but I don't have anything to juggle in front of me, so I'm not going to do that.
Jeff didn't get the full-time role.
Oh, boo.
Yeah.
I tried. But he comes around every so often, so, some people it takes four or five times till they actually get the darn thing. So.
And it's not like it's your last chance.
Yeah.
No.
I tried to audition for an upcoming...
hours.
There's an upcoming Disney show where they were looking for they didn't specify any ages, so I thought was interesting. They were looking for somebody who had a good voice, could sing, has rhythm, and... has a good newscaster voice, and I'm like, I'm pretty sure I can pull that part off. But they didn't say we're looking for someone in this age group, which is usually what happens when you cast something. So I submitted, and I think they're like, oh, you have like a beard. No.
Oldie beardy beard. Oh no.
Because the submission process was really funny, which is you send an 8x10 and a resume, and then they ask you for an actual selfie, and then they decide if you're going to actually make it to the audition process. And so I didn't make it to the audition process. I'm like,
Ooh.
So, say la guerre.
That's a bummer. I got two skeletons from Home Depot. They're on sale for like $18 right now. So,
great.
We need another one to put one in the Studebaker.
See, that's what I was thinking.
At Lowe's too.
Okay, I'll go take a look and see if they're still on sale.
Lowe's or Home Depot, they should have them for about $18.
Sweet. So I met up with my friend Judy. She drove to Disney in her electric car, which was fun. She's got an electric Kia, and so she drove out, and we parked and headed in. Didn't do anything particularly fancy. We didn't dress in costume or anything. We were just kind of like hanging out. I was like in a kilt, the usual thing. And when we were there last time, Judy had made these cute little 3D printed ghosts, which she handed out. And for some reason, she decided to not bring any this time, which was a bummer because she kept handing them out to cast members and things. And they let us in through the back of Peter Pan, and we got to skip like the 40-minute line. Little things like that. So when something like that happens, they call it pixie dust. and you get pixie dust from somebody who works at the park. So we were wandering around. The Haunted Mansion line was about 50 minutes. It was a little too long. And Judy says, "Hey, I heard that they have like a holiday mix-in in the popcorn." And I said, "Well, okay, well, let's go to the popcorn booth." So I led her over to the popcorn cart, which she thought was back by Harbor Diner, whatever it was.
Boulevard?
I can't.
Harbor Galley.
The Harbor Galley.
Galley.
Thank you. I can't remember the word galley. I'm like, why is it called such a weird thing? So we go over and we're there, and they have some various holiday sippers and popcorn buckets and things like that. And one of the sippers was the organist from the Haunted Mansion. And I had never seen this. We hadn't seen it at all. And so I'm looking at the display and trying to check it out without taking it down off her little display. And the woman who was running the cart hands me one. She's like, "Oh, here, you can look at this one." And I'm like, "Oh, great. That's very cool." And so I'm taking a look at it, and it's this translucent ghost figure, which is really cool. And so it's this, and so he's like the full ghost figure. You've got the whole organ.
Yeah.
It's got the singing ghosts and stuff on it, and then the top part of it is where your drink goes. It's got a straw, little flip up thing in the back, and of course a strap on it, so you can carry it around. But it's got a little flip open thing to drink out of.
Cool.
Anyway, so I'm checking it out. And she says, "Oh, it plays music," and she starts it, and it starts playing the organ music from the thing. And I said, "Oh, I met the guy who did that. That was Gaylord Carter." And I gave her the entire history of Gaylord Carter. Like, he was like born in 1905. He came to Hollywood and provided theater music for silent movies as a teenager. He ended up composing a lot of music for silent movies. And when the DVDs and video came around for home videos and DVDs, they tapped him to recreate a lot of that music and to create old school organ music for silent movies. And I talked about how he came to play for the Haunted Mansion and how he had to do different versions of it, like a messed up version and a good one. Gave her this whole history. And she's like, "So, like Charlie Chaplin, he did the for music for Charlie Chaplin movies and things." And I'm going, "Oh, yeah." And she's like, "Oh, when I was, young," she was from Acapulco. And she's like, "When I was young, I used to go watch the silent movies and Charlie Chaplin. It was all really great." And anyway, and so I said, thanks. And it was really good to see. And we were going to buy popcorn, so Judy went over to go buy the popcorn. And she says, "Well, you should take this." And I'm like, I can't take this. This is like a whole, like, sipper. You can't just, like, give me something like this. That seems like you're going to get in trouble for that. And she's like, no, you gave me the whole story, and you knew all this history, and, you know everything about it. You should take this. And so she did. So she gave me one of these things, which was, like, really cool. It was very unexpected, really kind of bizarre. I still feel like, I hope she didn't get in trouble for that. But I've also been other places where I've been at the counter and someone's like, "Hey, would you like to try our new drink?" And they hand me their new drink or something like that.
Yeah.
But something this big and or tangible is weird to me. So anyway, it was really kind of a cool thing. The drawback being, of course, that I now had to carry it around all night. And it was early in the day, but it was worth it. And so the deal with this is there's the keyboards here, and when you press the keyboard, it lights up.
Oh, nice.
And it plays the music.
Cool.
That's insane.
Right? It's kind of nuts.
How?
The little candles flicker.
And that's a popcorn holder?
This is a drink sipper.
It's a drink sipper.
Yeah.
That is insane.
And then it has
cool.
like a sleep mode where he just pulses and glows for a little while. It's nuts. It's crazy. And so, I mean, it'll go in with the Halloween stuff for sure. It needs a little paint on it, but it's kind of a neat little thing. And I had no idea this was out. I just wanted to go look at it. And she was super nice. And of course, we walked right over, and I jumped on the app, and I sent a little thank you through the app and whatnot. Because I wanted to say thank you for like doing something really nice and kind of making our day. But I also didn't want her to get in trouble, right?
Yeah.
Because it just seemed to me, it was like it was too much, too big, too much of a thing. And like, you know, if she had handed you like a $40, I don't know how much these were. I think they're like 15 or $20 or something. But
yeah, most likely.
You know, handing you like a $40 popcorn bucket or something. I mean, it just seems crazy to me to do. Getting a drink or getting a food item, a little snacky thing, or a sticker or whatever, I mean, that's nothing. This was big, and so hopefully she didn't get in trouble. She's like, "You're one short."
Oh my goodness!
But yeah,
That's
it was very crazy. Very
Price
crazy.
is $35.
Holy
There we
crap!
go. Wow.
See, too big.
There you go, Russ.
Like I said, I'm super grateful, and I don't want to sound like I'm not, because I really am. It's
available for anybody who wants one. It's available at the Harbor Galley, the Stage Door Cafe, and the Golden Horseshoe. At Disneyland. Let's see if they have it at Disney World too. I don't.
Disney World has all the
see it.
Tron stuff right now that we don't have.
Oh, it is at
Well,
Disneyland, Disney World.
Magic Kingdom. Yeah.
Yeah, I'm not seeing it at Disney.
Yeah.
Disney World.
Hi,
There's-
Eric. Good night, Chris.
There's a. They did have a Tron
there, by the
pin
way.
at Disneyland. It was the only Tron thing they had. But Walt Disney World has all sorts of Tron things right now because of the new movie.
Oh, you know what? I may have given you the wrong price. That is for a Haunted Mansion, like ghost.
Oh, okay.
It's a Ghost Bride sipper.
Oh, really?
Yeah. That also lights up. She has like a candelabra. Don't even know if that's this year.
Okay.
This is probably a video just to annoy me.
Yeah.
Yes,
Ah!
yes, it is. I was just hoping to say how much. See if they said how
here we
much it
go.
is. It's
Found
called.
it.
It's
Victor Geist sipper.
That's the one. Yeah.
Yeah. It is in fact $35.
Holy crap.
Limit of 2 sippers per person per transaction. What else? Talks about things that come with it, the markings on the bottom, and that's all. Oh, locations. It's at the Harbor Galley and the Stage Door Cafe.
Okay.
So
and
not all
the, and
three
the popcorn
locations.
bucket, cart. So.
Gotcha.
Oh.
Coolo. Anyway, it was kind of a surprise. I guess it's been out for a while. I hadn't seen it, but says it's been out since August. So.
Oh. Okay.
Since August. That's weird.
Yeah, August 22nd.
Well,
Oh, but it's
yeah.
It's Halloween season in August, so
Right.
Yeah.
duh.
Yeah. But it was still kind of a surprise. Anyway, it was a really neat thing and completely unexpected, and she was very, very kind.
Eric, always our expert on all things Disney, says that it is at Walt Disney World and provides a link. Well, the link is to the Disneyland one.
Yeah, I couldn't find it at Walt Disney World in a search. So.
Yeah.
Yeah. This is Walt Disney World News. But yeah.
It's from Walt Disney World News, but it talks about Disneyland. So,
Right.
yeah.
Yeah. Anyway.
Okay. What, Star Wars? Jeff, hit it.
Okie dokie. Well, let's see here. We've got 4 birthdays. Okay, our first one is October 18th, 1930, when David Tomblin was born. Assistant director for Empire Strikes Back and Return of the Jedi. And let's see here, not a huge number of assistant directors. Like he had 57 others, but he worked on like Superman, The Last Crusade, and stuff, and a lot of Steven Spielberg stuff. So
Cool.
you
And
pretty neat.
he was the writer and director of Return of the Ewok, which was the little behind the scenes
Oh yeah,
thing starring Warwick Davis. How very funny.
Yeah,
That's cool. Right on.
yeah. Our next one is October 18th, like same day actually, 1950. Gerald Holm was born. He was a mime artist and such actor. Tessic the Quarren.
Or in the old days, we used to call him Squidhead.
Yeah, Quarren and Amelt and Mon Calamari and Return of the Jedi. Two different guys in fish masks basically.
Yeah, right. Squid Head and Lobster Boy.
Yeah, not a lot of other work though, acting wise. He only did like 17 roles, and I guess that was one of the films that he worked on.
Well, he was a puppeteer on Spitting Image,
there we go.
which was
So
the puppet show. And of course, like anybody who was living in England at the time, he was a puppeteer on Little Shop of Horrors.
Yeah, which is pretty cool.
Interesting.
There you go. Yeah. Our next one is one we already know. October 21st, 1956. Carrie Fisher was born.
She was. Billy had a really nice tribute to her that Colleen had sent. And it's interesting. So Carrie Fisher passed away 8 years ago. And you haven't heard too much from her daughter, Billy. And this was like a thing. And she's like, I love my mom, and I love what she stood for, and I loved how crazy she was. And I'm mad at her for not taking care of herself and all that kind of stuff. And like having to explain that to her kids. And it's like, well, grandma didn't take care of her body. And
having to reassure her kids that she and her husband and the kids themselves do take care of their bodies, so they're not going to.
Right. And it's a gentle way to say it, as opposed to going, well, grandma took a lot of drugs.
Yeah, pretty much, yeah.
Just like the thing that you can't really tell your kid until they get older. So it was kind of interesting, but it
was beautifully written though.
It was good, and it was honest. It was a really honest thing. The sort of like, I love her, and I am absolutely mad with her for all this.
Yeah, I would imagine so. And then I don't know if any weird messages. Our last birthday is October 23rd, 1970. Grant Imahara was born. And well, there you go. ILM on the learn animatronics technician, and
Mythbuster, of
numerous.
course.
Yes.
And if you lived in the Los Angeles area, Grant moved from San Francisco down here to L.A., and he was a fixture. He was at every convention. He worked on the Labyrinth at Jareth. He worked on a lot of fan productions and stuff out here. He was just a super, super nice guy. And at the time he passed away, I was talking to him about a project he was working on. A friend of mine who knows him better than I do recommended me as the charity guy to him, because he was making an animatronic Grogu when he passed away. And his idea was he was going to take it to hospitals and do that. And so we had been talking about his project and how we were going to get him into all of the hospitals and all that kind of stuff at the time that he passed away. And I guess that's been, is that like 5 years now that he passed away? And that's really, really kind of a bummer, because it was a surprise. And so Grant Imahara, being an engineer and a special effects guy and a Mythbuster, had a brain aneurysm.
Yeah.
Which is like, there's some sort of really weird irony for that. If you want to see one of the very last projects that Grant worked on that was released, go to California Adventure, go to Avengers Campus, and watch the Spider-Man show. And he helped create the swinging, spinning Spider-Man that does all the stunts over there as a robot, which was really cool. And then if you want to see something that is so much lower tech than that, go watch Craig Ferguson, and he created Jeff, the sidekick skeleton, for that. So,
awesome. Yes.
Yeah, it was, Anyway, Grant was a great guy. Really miss him.
Okay, that's it for the birthday part. We have 3 pieces of history. First one is October 22nd, 1998, as one of the incredible cross-sections in the Visual Dictionary was published by DK Press.
That was one of those books that was made by fans for fans, because Chris Reif is one of the artists, and who was the other one? Another Chris, in fact, I think.
Oh, okay.
But they started doing it because they really loved it. And it just kind of got out of control.
Yeah.
And I'm looking up the book title right now. David West Reynolds wrote the text for it.
Yeah.
This site sucks. It's like, do you want to not list all your authors? Anyway, but you know DK Press and all the great stuff that they do. But I think I have the book, and I think it is also out of print now. Which,
probably.
Which is a bummer. Very cool. Yeah, this won't tell me. Now it's trying to show me Beanie Babies. It just sucks.
Okay, we'll go to the next thing here, just before we get back around to that. October 23rd, 2007, a lightsaber from Return of the Jedi went into space.
Those were the guys. It went to Space Center Houston, and then they hand-delivered it to Kennedy Space Center to put it up into space. The guys that I used to do lightsaber training with were the guys who chaperoned it, which were really cool. And it eventually made its way back to both Mark Hamill and George, so that they both got to see it after it had flown in space.
Nice.
Which was really cool.
That's awesome.
Yeah, so.
Yeah. I did a quick search, by the way. We have the author of David West Reynolds. We have Hans Jensen and Richard Chasemore as illustrators.
Oh, funny. Those are not the guys I'm thinking of. They must have done a different cross-section book.
Yeah. But they're just showing as one of them. I don't know why it's showing that. Maybe it's only for the main one that just says Star Wars, because there's all the ones for the ships and such, I think, or maybe different folks.
Right.
So, yeah.
Yeah, that's really funny. Because I know the guys who wrote the other books, but I don't. They don't name everybody, which really sucks.
Yeah.
Oh well.
Yeah.
Is what it is.
Oh yeah. Lastly, we have October 17th, 2008 is when the Clone Wars, the second version, aired on the was it the second one? Aired on Cartoon Network.
The 3D one.
Yes.
That they did, not the 2D one that was from Jendi Tartovsky.
Yeah.
Sweet. And
yeah.
It was never the same, because that's, of course, they introduced us to Ahsoka and all that kind of stuff. Very, very cool. I guess I'll jump in here and remind you guys that this is sci-fi.radio, sci-fi for your Wi-Fi. and that you could be listening to us over there. Of course, we've got all sorts of program things for you 24/7. Go check out sci-fi radio and look at the schedule and that kind of thing. And we've got old-time radio shows and replays of my morning show at night. And so the show ends at 9, and then at 11 you can hear the show I played this morning, which honored Weird Al Yankovic for his birthday. So got that going for me. And then you could be watching us on YouTube or Facebook or on Twitch. All of those are chugging along, I believe. Sean Obi-Shawn Crosby.
Just sold Donoho.
Colleen, Kaylee, Crosby.
Kit Boba-Kit Sovine does our social media and our show document, which we're grateful for. And that's it. That's how we roll along.
All right, let's. We finished up with the Star Wars history and birthdays.
Yeah.
Let's talk about Star Wars trolling fans after a Kylo Ren movie was scrapped.
Yeah.
I'm not sure why they brought this up, except maybe somebody was hoping to get some traction with Disney to go, oh, fans seem to like it, why don't we make it?
I mean, it's superhero hype, so...
Yeah, I mean, but it the source sort of comes from other places. Adam Driver had an interview with the Associated Press where he said that he was working with Steven Soderbergh to develop a Kylo Ren movie.
Yeah.
And it was supposed to take place after the Rise of Skywalker. Of course, I was pretty sure we saw him die.
Yeah.
Hey, we saw...
Bob even said so.
We saw... what's his name with the red and black face? We saw him die too.
Darth Maul died too.
And he came back. And what about the Emperor?
Somehow
he died.
Ben
and he came
Solo
back.
returned, right?
Dumb.
But so the interesting thing is, I find this fascinating. So they're like, oh, Bob Iger shut it down and that kind of thing. But the Disney, the Lucasfilm people, like Kathy Kennedy, thought it was fine. And said, yeah, that sounds like a good idea. But Bob Iger, Alan Bergman said, nah, which is weird because, Kylo Ren was pretty popular. So,
yeah,
I don't know.
You got me there.
And then apparently the fans trolled Disney back.
Oh my gosh!
Yeah.
Let me get the picture for this because it was absolutely great. So this has only been kind of like a few days where people have been discussing this, and
interview.
Fans are notoriously poor. So this must have been done by a fan, or they managed to cough up a whole bunch of money to do this. They flew a banner over Disney Studios, which said, "Save the hunt for Solo," as a hashtag. Here, let me see if I can get a better look at it. Here we go. Here's a better look at it.
For Ben Solo.
So they flew a plane over the Disney Studios in Burbank with this save
the hunt.
Save the hunt for Ben Solo. Here we go. It's about as big as I can get. I mean,
awesome.
It's not super expensive, but it's also not cheap. So I can't imagine that this wasn't just some guy who's like, yeah, I want to see this, and he jumped in his plane and did it. So
nice.
Well, his dad had a movie, so
Well, sure, right. It was funny, and they flew all over past the studios and doing whatever, did a couple of laps, and I think it's absolutely right. And I'm not a super Ben Solo fan. I thought Kylo Ren was kind of a punk, so I could take or leave this, but I would watch it. They could totally do it.
ComingSoon.net breathlessly reports that that David Fincher, director of Fight Club, was in the running for episode 9 of Star Wars, but he wasn't able to make it due to a huge disagreement with Disney. And the disagreement was that he wanted final creative control, and they said no.
Honestly, they should have given it to him.
Yeah, I know.
Having J.J. Abrams come back, I think, really sort of shot that movie in the foot. It probably wouldn't have been as silly. And Kathy Kennedy has a working relationship with David Fincher. She did the Curious Case of Benjamin Button. She co-produced that for him.
Yeah.
So I wish we knew more about what their story was, but he's not the only one who's like got it shut down either. There's been a whole bunch of other Star Wars movies that were gonna happen that didn't happen and things like that. But I knowing David Fincher's background, it would have been really interesting to see his take on it. Although, taking Fight Club into account, there could be a character that ran through the whole movie and they were a Force ghost all the time.
It was all a dream.
It's all a dream, right?
Yeah. Moving on to theme park news. Okay, thank you. It's like I can't read that.
On there?
What?
I don't know. Soarin' Across America will be coming to the parks next summer. Both California and Florida will have Soarin' Across America with what is his name?
Patrick Warburton.
Patrick Warburton.
Patrick Warburton.
Thank you. In very patriotic look.
Right.
He's got patriotic mouse ears. Recording a video for that.
And apparently he's been trolling his family with it, which is great.
He's been trolling his family?
Yeah, about what the new ride's going to be about. What I really like that's been really very funny is that people, once this news was announced, people went out and created their own Soarin' Across America videos as to this is test footage, and so they would take a little card of dangling feet and put it at the top of the video and kind of move it around a little bit, and the video would be something dumb like a drone flight through a Home Depot.
I don't know. They could do some pretty interesting things with, like the White House as it looks today.
Right.
And
that's right. Fly through the destruction of the East Wing. And, right. Get you down low for a riot.
Right.
Because, they could fly over Portland. That'd be great. Get the Pacific Northwest.
Geez,
Lots of frog costumes. Be good.
That would be good. I like frog costumes.
That'd be pretty cool.
Some of these things were pretty kind of funny, and somebody's like, they need to go through a Costco and fly through a McDonald's drive-through.
Kelly notes that it's the semi-quincentennial.
Yeah, 250.
And Eric says that he hopes that they do more real video and not as much CGI.
Same here. I
agree, Eric.
I feel like they will, just because it. I think people gave such backlash for the last one. Now, if I remember correctly, I feel like we've already had like the Statue of Liberty in Soarin', haven't we? In Soarin' around the world.
Yeah, it
Probably
comes
in that one,
back across the Statue of Liberty.
I can't remember.
That's what I think.
I can't remember.
I tried to look at it.
That in a while.
I tried to look it up, and it thought I was talking about Sauron.
Oh, I want to see that one instead.
Yeah, it was. it was weird. That's odd. But anyway, I seem to remember you coming back over the Statue of Liberty.
So other things that Disney is celebrating, Disney in the U.S. is celebrating during the upcoming
Sesquicentennial?
Semi-quincentennial.
Semi-quincentennial?
Yeah. Kelly works in a library, so I'm sure she's right. They're starting in November. They're doing a celebration called Disney Celebrates America. It's a company-wide campaign taking place November 11th, 2025 to July 4th, 2026. It'll feature Soarin across America. They'll donate $2.5 million to Blue Star families and organizations supporting military families. But the Disney Celebrates America, a 4th of July concert in the sky, which first debuted in 2008, will only be in each of the parks for 3 days. July 3rd through 5th at both Magic Kingdom Park and Disneyland Park. But they will be the finale to a 24-hour broadcast on the 4th of July, hosted by David Muir of ABC News World News Tonight with David Muir.
Okay.
He's going to be really tired by the end of it.
Right?
I'd imagine. Jeez.
Yeah. But I had to laugh when I saw the name of the fireworks is Disney's Celebrate America, a 4th of July concert in the sky. Are they launching the musicians?
Yes, the entire orchestra. You remember
sparklers?
You remember the Up House with balloons? They're doing the same thing with the Hollywood Bowl.
Oh, that took me a minute to suss out what you had said.
Fly it over the thing.
I'm like, they're flying the Up House over the Hollywood Bowl? What? No, they're flying the Hollywood Bowl with millions of balloons over Disneyland.
Right.
Yeah.
But
I can see that, you know.
Yeah.
There'll be like Roman candles,
Jeff is probably the most likely of the three of us to go see that, to be able to see those fireworks, followed by Sean.
Probably.
Right.
I'll probably be working that day, yeah.
Right.
One of those days.
Just gonna like look up and go, yep, there they are.
Yeah.
And Sean's going to go, I meant to go that day, but I went the day before and didn't get to see it.
Right, whatever it is, I'll miss it. I'll have bad timing, because that always happens to me.
There goes the show list. Yeah.
So, SoCal Outdoor Explorer claims that Disney is rehearsing secret drone show in Santa Clarita.
Well, and interestingly, not just claiming, there's
video
footage. Yeah, there's video footage.
It looks pretty amazing. You should play this video footage.
I have it all set up right here.
Wow.
So, incredible numbers of drones, and their ability to create images with them are phenomenal.
Yeah.
This is Avatar, it looks like. Ursula. And so they're using the drones as a screen.
Yeah. The other one looked like Moana or something.
Gotcha. The very first thing looked like Peter Pan, maybe. It was a sailing ship. Yeah. So that's that one. Hang on. There is a second one, which is this one, which is apparently, all villains.
Oh, there you go. Yeah.
So they're making entire screens out of these things, which is just kind of nuts.
Must be kind of cool to be sitting out in your backyard and go, "What the heck is that?" and have this whole Disney display happen.
It's really too bad he didn't turn the dumb thing sideways, because it takes up such a small area of the video, and I can't really make it any bigger than this. But
Okay.
anyway, it looked pretty great, and you know, with the proper soundtrack and whatnot, I'm sure it's absolutely amazing.
Yeah. I think the what I found, one of the reasons why they hadn't brought that to like Disneyland with drones is because there's an awful lot of wind issues here, and around Anaheim. So
It is a thing that they've been battling quite a bit, because they will shut down fireworks frequently for wind. They send up like sometimes you see a balloon flying over Disneyland, just like one balloon. That's a test balloon. And they send it up to see where the currents are, how fast it moves. It's kind of an interesting way to do it. And sometimes they're like, we're not having fireworks tonight. Everyone's going to get covered with ash. They're not going to go where we want them to go.
Yeah, they don't tend to tell you till the very end, right before it's about to normally start. They'll go, "Okay, well, guess what, folks?"
Right.
So.
We did one of those Star Wars nights. The very first year they had Star Wars After Dark, and we were the parade. We all marched down Main Street as the parade, the 501st Rebel Legion in costume. And somebody ran out, and they're like, "Who has the Star Wars convertible?" Because we were parked in front of the Team Disney building. And I'm like, "Oh, that's me." And they're like, "Your car's going to get filled with ash from the fireworks." And I'm like, you know, wouldn't be the first time, really.
Yeah, exactly.
And they were so freaked out. And then, of course, the winds were such that I got nothing in my car at all.
Yeah.
It just like blew quite past me. So, you know, it was not a thing. But they never know where the winds are going to go, how hard they're going to be. And it's a judgment call every single day they do fireworks.
Yeah.
In Florida, for the second time in a week, a guest died on
They died enjoying the park,
property,
right?
Yeah,
but they didn't necessarily die in the park.
Yeah, he was down at the Fort Wilderness Resort and Campground, and was later pronounced dead at the hospital.
Oh dear Lord!
They did. So, and this person died after experiencing a medical episode that did not seem to be a suicide, and there are no signs of foul play.
It didn't involve an attraction. He was at Wilderness Lodge. It happened like early Tuesday morning. So I think it was just like, you know, natural causes, old age.
The man and his wife were staying at the campground. She spoke to him just after 7 a.m. and then she left their room and then came back to the room and found him unresponsive in the bed.
Ugh, that's awful.
So, yeah.
That's got to be really, really rough.
And so it was all very quick too. So she spoke to him at 7 a.m. and he was transported to a nearby hospital and pronounced dead by 8:26 a.m. So it wasn't even like she went to the park. It was like... Right.
She like walked out, walked back in.
She went to get a cup of coffee or something.
Right.
Yeah.
Damn.
Sad. That's
so
really
yeah,
sad
news.
There's just been such a huge spate of emergencies at theme parks. Not even just the Disney parks, because like Epic Universe had one, and Hershey has had a bunch of incidents that haven't been life-threatening, but have been potentially dangerous, like the little kid walking the monorail track, and things like that. So, it's just so bizarre. And I don't know if they're reporting more of these, or it's just happening more frequently.
Yeah.
It's just kind of weird.
So Florida is getting something really cool that doesn't sound like California is going to get.
I would expect us to get it too. It's just that they have a special event that we do not get, that they're going to unveil it at.
So they have something called Disney Jollywood Nights, which is that like the Halloween nights but for Christmas? Does anybody know?
Yeah, basically. It's that same kind of after dark kind of a thing.
Yeah, after dark. That's what I couldn't think of the word for it. They're getting Chewbacca in his traditional Life Day costume for a meet and greet. So that should be fun.
I'm hoping that because they are doing that, we're going to get it for our Life Day celebration. They don't really celebrate Life Day over there in the way that we do. Somebody went from here over there to try to do it, and they just didn't get the numbers of people over there despite promoting it.
One of the Jollywood Night events is on November 17th. And so that's why the author of this article believes that they're getting Chewbacca in his Life Day costume.
Okay.
Oh. So it's not really confirmed, but...
No, it is confirmed. They had Disney teased the meet and greet in an Instagram video, offering a glimpse of Chewie getting his red Life Day robe and orb ready. And I don't.
Cool.
That won't load in my page for some reason.
Oh.
But there are 13 dates total from November 8th to December 22nd. November dates are for select Saturdays and Mondays. December dates are Monday, Wednesday, and Saturday.
And event tickets are $160 to $200 per ticket plus tax, depending on the days you go. But hey, save $10 if you're part of the Disney Vacation Club or an AP holder.
Yeah.
Wow, that seems pricey.
I don't know. The park prices are pretty up there too. So.
Yeah, they usually get more of a break. They have a lot of characters coming up. Jose Karaoke or Panchito from Three Caballeros, Baloo or King Louie, Lotso from Toy Story, Mandalorian and Grogu, Joy from Inside Out, Phineas and Ferb, Max Goof as Powerline, Chip and Dale Rescue Rangers, Stitch Santa, Duffy Santa, Edna Mode and Frozone, Mike Wazowski, Donald Duck, Goofy and Pluto, Mickey and Minnie Mouse. And more, it says.
And more. I love them.
And more. Yeah, my favorite.
Sean, you want to grab that rest in peace section for us?
Surely will. Let's see. It is mercifully small this week. Sam Rivers has passed away at the age of 48. He was the bassist for Limp Bizkit. Limp Bizkit's been, around for quite some time, enjoying popularity with Fred Durst as the head of the band, Wes Borland, John Otto, and DJ Lethal. And does it say what he passed away from? No, they haven't shared what he passed from as yet. But he, everything from rock music up through the various versions of the Mission Impossible theme to the Tom Cruise movies and things like that. So we'll have to see what the band chooses to do. He did have a problem where he had excessive drinking, which destroyed his liver. In 2015, he got a transplant, came back to the band, and was back with the band at the time of his passing. So, sad stuff. And I imagine, though, he'd kind of gotten past the drinking, but, damage is damage, as we were talking about Carrie Fisher earlier. So, yeah, sad news for sure.
Jeff, you ready for speed round?
Sure. Where was I? I just had one of my thing to click on. I know where it is now. Okay. Actually, this one. So there's coming out this November on the 7th. We have there's a trailer, and this is for a movie called Predator Badlands. Same director that did Prey. That's on Hulu right now. And I believe he also worked on the animated Predator short in some capacity. Not short, but film. So it looks pretty neat. The character that Elle Fanning's playing is exactly what I thought she was going to be when I saw this trailer. But The thing that's in the trailer I thought was interesting is something I haven't. Maybe some other people have noticed it before, but I haven't. They're delving into the language of the predator creatures. So there's like subtitles when they're talking to each other.
Really?
Yes.
That's going to be weird.
Yeah, yeah. So I thought that was kind of cool. I'm like, wow, because they've never done, as far as I know, they've never done it. They just make noise normally.
Right?
Yeah.
That's pretty funny.
Yeah.
So
it looks like a really good movie. It's like a fun movie.
Stranger Things is got its final season coming up.
This is season 5?
Season 5. And the finale of this season 5 will be shown as a 2-hour special on New Year's Eve and New Year's Day in over 350 theaters in the U.S. and Canada. They're going to have it air on Netflix the same day and time, which is 8 p.m. Eastern and 5 p.m. Pacific.
That's weird. So you're only going to the theater if you want to be with community.
Right.
Otherwise, you can sit at home and watch it.
Yeah, same day and time.
And a big screen.
Right.
Yeah. I mean, I could see doing that. You know, you're really into...
Oh, you've spent 5 years with this, or 5 seasons with this stuff. More than 5 years. It's been going
these
on.
kids are grown up now.
Right. They're like, we have to stop because they're old.
Right.
Yeah. Exactly.
And famous.
And I could see doing this because there is a difference of going to the movie theater than
I think
sitting
it
at
would be
home and watching
fun.
it.
Oh, I would go.
Yeah.
Sure.
Yeah.
I probably won't go because it's only on 2 days and I won't be able to fit it into my busy schedule. If I'm not busy on those 2 days, it probably means that there's COVID or flu or some other thing in our house that's keeping us from
desperate
going and hanging out with people.
Happened, right?
Yeah.
Sean, what would you like to talk about?
I don't think this is on our list here, but I did want to point out that today is Fallout Day. The Fallout franchise of games has been going on since like 1998 or something like that. They've got like 5 or 6 of them, plus expansions and things. And of course, there's a Netflix television series and all of that kind of thing going on.
Prime.
Prime? Oh, thanks. Amazon Prime. Jeff corrects me. And so it was decided that today's date was going to be Fallout Day. And I think it's only the second one they've had because this is the day in-game that the Great War occurred, where basically there was a sort of mutually assured destruction event between the United States and China, and everybody went into vaults, and that was still like 30-something years in our future, according to the game verse, but of course, post-apocalyptic environment and a lot of retrofuturism that sets things back to like 1950s and 60s. It's really a lot of fun. They have discounts up to $75 going on today. If you want to poke around Steam and Xbox and PlayStation, a lot of these things go to this weekend, either the 24th, 25th, or 26th. For some of the discounts, which is pretty good. There's a 50% off of one of their bundles and things, and they've got all sorts of videos about this. The Fallout 4 Anniversary Edition's being released. They've got like a premier membership thing you can join. Fallout 76 Burning Springs is coming in December. All sorts of stuff going on. So if you're a Fallout fan, of, you know, even just the show, and you want to see more stuff that's going on with the game, learn a little more about that, you can. And there's you can go to fallout.bethesda.net, and they've got all of that news and information up there. Plus, there's a bunch of swag. You can buy posters. You can buy sarsaparilla and, you know, cosplay stuff. And there's a whole gear store that they're doing. But anyway, we honored them on my show this morning. Played a whole bunch of retro music that was used in the game in the soundtrack and whatnot. It was really a lot of fun.
Yeah.
So if you're a super gamer, that's it.
Yeah, Rose has put a lot of messages about it. It's not sarsaparilla, it's root beer.
No, actually, if I still have the thing up, there was a 6-pack of sarsaparilla that they had, and it's not Nuka-Cola. It's like it actually says sarsaparilla on the bottles.
Oh yeah, like Jones. I think it was made by Jones
in the 6-pack.
But yeah, and my friend Eric worked on the game series for quite a while. So he was like the creator of the dog character that's actually also in the show called Dog Meat.
Right.
Yeah. So.
Yeah, there's some interesting art with the dog and the full suit and the whole deal, which is part of the anniversary edition. Okay, I have gone back to this. Sunset Sarsaparilla from the folks at Jones is what I'm seeing here in this image, and so it really is sarsaparilla. Just it looks like it's red sarsaparilla, which is interesting.
It's it's a delightful blend reminiscent of traditional root beer with a hint of citrus, inspired by the incredible world of Fallout.
There you go. But anyway, I just wanted to make sure I wasn't wrong.
Jeff.
Rose. I'm getting messages from Rose about the whole thing. She's still upset over that. The sarsaparilla. It tastes like root beer.
No, it's slightly. It's ever so slightly different.
Yeah. But yeah. So this one I thought this was kind of interesting, and I guess it would still work. In that Lawrence Fishburne talking to, I guess he was talking to comicbook.com, whatever, and he wants to play Professor X in the MCU, and I'm like, okay, Lawrence Fishburne, he can do that. There's a problem. He's already been in the MCU, but so I guess he could be like a multiverse Professor X. But in the main universe that everything's taking place in, Lawrence Fisher already played. I can't remember the alias name, but he was Giant Man.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, he was in like the last of the Ant-Man movies. He was in that. He worked with Henry Mr. Pym. Henry Pym.
Hank Pym, yeah.
So. Yeah, so and way back when, so he actually donned a suit and was Giant Man for a while, and so
cool.
And I don't remember his exact name, but so, and now he really wants to be Professor X. So I'm like, sure, if you're from a multiverse, I guess. I don't know. I mean, it's a different thing because they've already. A couple actors have already been moved around between MCU and TV Marvel as well. Like Alfre Woodard, I think. Is it Alfre Woodard? She was like in Luke Cage, and then she was also in the movies. Playing two different characters. And then Mahershala Ali was in Luke Cage playing a bad guy. I think it was Diamondback, something like that. It's like some sort of snake name. And then now he's going to be playing Blade in the films. So I don't know. Who knows what they're going to do? But, yeah. But he really wants to do it. So I don't know.
Right on.
If they can, yeah.
I want to talk about an Airbnb that you can stay at in Simi Valley, where everyone wants to go on vacation. Someone bought the Poltergeist house, and they are renting it out as an Airbnb. They've furnished it. They've tried to furnish it as if it was the 1982 movie.
Was it the Freelings? Is that the name of the family that lived there?
No, it's someone new.
No. I mean in the movie.
In the movie
family.
Oh.
Oh, I don't
I don't
remember the name of
remember.
the family.
Gosh. Yeah, I don't remember what their name was. And I just watched this thing like about a week or two ago. And I don't remember.
Well, I'll look it up and we'll see.
It's
Yeah.
Freeling.
Okay.
Steve and Diane Freeling with children Dana, Robbie, and Carol Ann.
Oh, okay. There you go, Freeling. You're right.
Other notable characters include the family dog, E. Buzz, and the parapsychologist Tangina Barons.
Okay.
Yes.
That's pretty much just the whole rest of the cast right there.
No,
Yeah.
it doesn't have those two, the two people who were in there at a videotape, and one of them was eating the chicken leg.
Right.
Yeah, that was fun.
Gross. My response, Kit found this article and posted it, I believe, in our document, and my answer to, do you want to stay in the poltergeist house
is no.
No.
Well,
With the house.
it's in Simi Valley, and
Well, I don't want a vacation in Simi Valley.
right,
either.
which it's like
your answer
it's
for
like
me,
not
you
the
know?
best
But
thing.
the real question is there a swimming pool?
And I
I
don't
think they did.
yeah, there is a swimming pool.
Yeah, they put one in.
Oh, yeah, I see it.
Oh, here,
There's also like a fire pit.
Allow me. Hold on, where's my
Yeah, so it doesn't look like it's made out of mud. So
right.
Yeah.
So allow me to use the
Oh, the TV.
video here. I mean, it looks good enough.
yeah,
See, my
Fair.
thing is I would want to stay here, and when I left, there would be like chalk marks on the wall
Yeah.
and like all that.
I mean that's
Yeah, they don't want
what
you
you
to do
should
that.
do. Like throw on all the original. Try to get a couch that looks just like the one for the movie. And stuff. But it looks like they just threw a few things here and there in there.
So there's one living room that's set up like the movie ish,
Yeah.
and then there's another living room that I think is meant to be used.
Yeah.
And has like a widescreen TV and that kind of thing. The kitchen looks pretty correct.
Pretty spot on.
Right.
Yeah.
it looks about the same. Yeah.
Which is pretty great. The obligatory
Sean's like, I
tiny
want to
TV.
stay there.
Only if the chairs stack. But I mean, I've been by this house from the
Oh my gosh.
outside.
Oh yeah,
Because
yeah.
The
no,
kids'
it's not,
room
yeah.
has.
The creepy clown doll in the corner.
It not only has a creepy clown door, it has the Star Wars sheets.
Yeah.
Oh, that's true. It does. That's really funny.
That's pretty funny.
He's
Yeah.
got it. There's a Ferris Bueller poster in there in Breakfast Club, so they went pretty 80s with some of it.
I mean, Ferris Bueller is too late, right? In
It
Breakfast
is,
Club?
but it's probably not the kids' room. It's probably a guest room
Oh.
that they just went like movie with.
His
Yeah.
sisters, maybe? Who knows?
Yeah, I don't know.
I don't know. I think we should check availability. Let's go kind of far out here so that we don't have last minute rates.
Welcome to Cuesta
But-
Verde.
Halloween is not available, by the way.
Duh.
So, a weekend in June, the last weekend in June,
Oh,
with, I don't know, 4 adults.
It looks very welcoming.
Oh, whoops.
Here's the pool.
I hit the wrong button.
There you go.
Made it to the pool.
Yeah. I mean, in the movie, it was just like a wooden fence and a tree in a backyard and a hole.
Oh,
there.
sure.
That was
Right,
really
because
all they had.
the neighborhood wasn't even finished being built yet.
But
Yeah.
yeah, see, I can't be trusted. There would be plastic skeletons in the pool.
Oh my gosh. Okay, so for 2 nights in June, the
Yeah.
last weekend in June, $5,000.
Wow.
There's another reason why we wouldn't be.
That's
going
like
there.
staying at the Galactic Star Cruiser.
Right.
That's nuts. What
I think
the
it's
heck,
more than
man?
staying at the Galactic Star Cruiser.
Well, one vacation was like $5,000.
Oh.
Yeah.
For a
Yeah.
thing.
I mean, that's the scary part of staying there, actually.
It is the
Um,
price.
Right.
Right.
The real horror is the cost.
Right.
Yeah.
Sean, what do you want to talk about?
Oh my gosh. Just for the record, I would do that. So,
Yeah. How are you going to pay for that?
Well, that's the thing, is that there is no way
Yeah.
that we would
Yeah.
ever pay for that.
Right.
Comet Lemmon is
Yeah.
going to be visible this month. It is what they consider a long duration comet. It's going to be in the sky for quite a while, and when it goes away, we won't see it for another 1,000 years.
Yeah.
Wired magazine has an article that talks about how it was sort of first spotted in 2025, and it's the Lemmon comet because it came from the Mount Lemmon Observatory in Arizona, and its orbit of the sun is 1,350 years, give or
Wow.
take.
Oh, we already missed the closest to Earth date, which was October 21st.
Mm.
Oh, well. Dang it.
Huh. Jeff, what do you want to talk about?
Okay. Let's see here. I want to talk about Guillermo del Toro. He's our the fellow we say when we can't talk.
Our
about
palate
him.
cleanser, yeah.
He was there's an interview. I think it was online. It's like I don't know who interviewed him. It was like some sort of like Twitter thing or something, or not Twitter. TikTok interview somebody. Inverse, I guess is what it's called. And they asked him, because his movie's promoting a movie for his Frankenstein coming out soon on Netflix, what his next project was going to be. And actually, he wants to, the one he wants to tackle next is actually the Phantom of the Opera.
Really?
Yeah.
Could be interesting.
Yeah. His own take, of course, but yes.
Is it Oscar Isaac that's in Frankenstein?
Yeah.
Yeah.
He plays Dr. Frankenstein.
Dr. Frankenstein? No, it's Frankenstein.
Do you also say Frederick?
No, it's Frederick Frankenstein.
Let's see. Did everybody hear about the heist at the Louvre Museum?
Not as early as other people, apparently, because I saw this barrage of memes that made zero sense to me until I got the news article that said jewelry. Like, I thought it was like, oh, well, like this robbery was like, 20 years ago. There was like a famous jewel robbery, because it's like,
No.
we haven't heard from the Muppets since this jewel robbery. I'm like, okay, I remember the Muppet caper where they stole the baseball diamond or whatever.
Yes. Yep.
But I, I was confused.
They stole things that we saw while we were in the Louvre.
Really?
Yeah, they took Josephine's jewelry.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Wow.
And there was a tiara involved in it at some point. I heard this at some point. I'm not sure if it's in this article or not. But there was a tiara that was found, like, banged up down the street from the
Fell off
crime.
someone's head.
Like they dropped it out of their bag of loot.
Wow. 9 items were stolen from the Galerie d'Apollon, including a sapphire tiara, necklace, earring set from Queen Marie Amélie and Queen Hortense, an emerald necklace and earrings from Empress Marie-Louise, a tiara and large corsage bow brooch from Empress Eugenie, and a reliquary brooch. They also took Empress Eugenie's crown, but it was recovered outside the museum. That must be the one that they
Empress
found.
Eugenie, really?
Yeah.
Oh.
So, wow, that's and there's of course already a Wikipedia article on it.
Wow.
Oh my gosh, pictures. I got pictures. All right, let's see what we got here. So,
And this actually happened like the end of September, I think.
interesting. There's a lot of sapphire.
No, that didn't happen the end of September. There must have been something else that I was looking at. $100 million worth of jewels.
Wow. And like, I need to know more because you always hear about like there's all these alarms and the this and the that and it sounds like these guys just walked out.
The Lawrence Descartes, who's the director of the museum, will appear before France's Senate Culture Committee on Wednesday to answer. So this was yesterday.
Right.
To answer questions regarding the museum's security and what went wrong on Sunday when the 9 pieces were taken from the Louvre's Apollo Gallery.
Yeah, you know that's right. He's like, you need to answer. Wow, look at the size of this thing. Large bodice bow of Impressionist.
It's weird how they got in, though. They had like a lift outside and got in through an upper window.
Like a cherry picker?
Yeah.
Huh. So during closed hours.
On Sunday, yeah.
Weird. This is the gallery that it was in, and so they were in glass cases along the walls of the gallery. Insane.
Oh, I see. This is why I was confused about the September thing. This particular article, it talks briefly about the heist at the Louvre, and then it moves into the theft last month of $1.7 million in gold nuggets from the Paris Natural History Museum.
Wow.
Last month. So,
well,
they talk about the two thefts. Thefts.
Right, thefts.
So that's...
Okay.
This is the lift.
Yeah.
That they were. So, you know this was Despero, right?
Yes, that had to be Despero. Who else could it be?
Well, it was Despero, and obviously we need to call Sean and Gus.
There was, in fact, an entire thing that I saw that somebody posted on Facebook was like, okay, we really know who did this, and they started listing all of the fictional jewel thieves, like this
Thomas Crown.
Yeah, and the Ocean's 11 crew, and a lot of Clouseau, Pink Panther jokes in there.
It was David Niven.
Right.
Well, no doubt it's beautiful.
Yeah, okay, so apparently it was called a basket lift.
Okay.
That they used. But yeah, they parked their truck outside the Louvre and...
Now, my question is, what do you do with this? You're going to have to break it up, right?
I know, it's tragic.
You can't sell it.
That's what was sad about, what was it, Ocean's 8?
Yeah.
That had that was about the women who robbed the Met Gala. Is that they broke everything up before they even took it out of the museum. And it's tragic.
So this is the crown that they recovered, and it says recovered, damaged, and I'm like, it's bent.
That is a crown. That is not a tiara.
It's not a tiara. It's like, is this bent because of damage? Was it bent like this already? Is it even in worse shape than this? Because I'm like, that top bit's crooked.
I think it's probably in worse shape than that.
All of this stuff is beautiful, but my God, where do you sell something like this?
Probably to mad evil people.
Right.
That
Dr.
are very
No.
wealthy. Yeah. So
the first documented theft from the Louvre occurred in 1911 when Vincenzo Perugia, a former employee of the museum, stole the Mona Lisa. It was recovered 2 years later in Italy. They took it home. That's where they found it.
Oh, what was it? I think the joke was, you know where they found all of the jewels that were stolen from the Louvre? They were found at the English Museum.
Right.
You know, because England has stolen all those artworks.
The British Museum steals everything. Right?
British Museum, there we go.
It was really funny. Lawrence Descartes, director of the museum at the time of the 2025 robbery, had asked the Paris police to conduct a security audit of the museum. Apparently that
there you go.
did not happen.
Internal. Let's see.
Sean,
Wow.
what would you like to talk about?
Neato. Let's see. I suppose I will talk about the other astronomical thing. We have another heavenly body sharing our orbit until 2083. It's an asteroid called 2025 PN7. It is large enough, but it's not really a moon. It's just an item that's sharing the orbit with the planet. And it's not orbiting our planet, as I understand it. It is orbiting with our planet. So it is going around the sun with us.
Okay.
And will do for a while until it breaks out of that orbit and continues on. And this apparently happens pretty regularly. It's just that this is kind of a larger thing. It's called a quasi-moon because it looks like it's going around the Earth because we're spinning. But it's got this weird oval-shaped orbit. So sometimes it's closer to the sun than it is to Earth, really what it's doing. But, it's kind of nice to have a little company out there in space. You can go look it up. 2025 PN7.
Okay.
Jeff?
I picked this article not necessarily for the title. The title is telling us that Sadie Sink, who's in Stranger Things, is also going to be in Spider-Man 4, which she is. And this is set photos apparently on here of her as, in some sort of green parka and interesting looking, maybe military looking pants. But I don't think this is the costume. I think it's sitting over a costume she's wearing.
Right.
But that's not but that's not why I picked it. So if you go to the article, I was looking at this, and it's got Tom Holland as the first picture. Tom Holland in the spider suit standing on top of the tank. And boy, doesn't this just scream that 70s Spider-Man TV, live action TV to you? It does to me.
It kind of does. It does. Who was Nicholas Hammond? Is that who played Spider-Man back then? It still looks like that. The costume looks cheesy, but traditional.
Traditionally cheesy.
Yeah. We have no idea what she's playing in this film. This is just all like rumor and conjecture of what she's going to be playing because they haven't said anything yet.
Sean?
Well, let's see here. Inside the Industrial Magic Art Department, ILM is celebrating its 50th anniversary. You can go to ilm.com to look up all things Industrial Light and Magic. Of course, that is the special effects division of Lucasfilm that has worked on every movie you love since Star Wars. In some way or another. And so they're showcasing some art that was done by the ILM art department for The Electric State, which is a Netflix production. And so lots of concept art and things like that from supervising art director Fred Palaccio. Alex Yeager is the senior art director. Kuji Tajima has been doing concept art and stuff. And so they're just doing these little things to give you a look at what their cool, artists are doing for various productions and things like that. And I'm there for it. I love it. Any insight they can give me into ILM is great.
Cool.
Yeah, I mean, Electric State was a fun movie, so
Well, and the last time we were up there, which was I guess back in last November when they did the Star.
I think it was the first
the Life Day
weekend
thing
in December.
Was it?
Yeah.
Yeah, it must have been. And so basically we went, they had done a Life Day thing, and we got a tour, and walking around was really funny. Pete Filmer, who gave us a terrific tour, basically said, stay on the carpet. If you get off the carpet, you can't be off the carpet. So stay on the carpet. Or stay on the shiny floor. One of the two, whatever it was. We were not allowed to move into some area.
You were right, it was November.
That was the delineation of the secret areas of ILM. And so you could walk down this hallway and do whatever, but if you stepped off the path, you were not allowed to be there at all, because you might see something, which is fun. So I appreciate these little things where they give you the opportunity to see some of that stuff that you're not allowed to see normally.
It was a great trip.
Yeah, it was very good. And I was very disappointed that Jeff couldn't come with us.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Dickens Fair would have been so much better with you, Jeff.
Totally. Oh my gosh.
Oh man. Yeah. That would have been great. I think it was like right as I was starting a new job.
It was your training day. Was going to be the, like, you couldn't get back in time to do the training.
Exactly.
So yeah. Too bad.
Yeah.
What's next?
I have one bit of news,
Okay.
and this is kind of cool because actually I kind of like these films, and I'm hoping that the third movie is about another character. But Variety talked to Kirsten Bell and about Frozen 3, and they asked her basically, when are they gonna start making the thing, basically, and she says that all she can say is soon, because she doesn't know if she's allowed to say any more than that, because she does know the date, she's just not allowed to say, just soon.
Right.
So yeah, so it is happening. I'm kind of hoping that Kristoff has a little more of a background to him other than him just showing up one day,
Well, it'd be good to learn, more of his story. I mean, we've heard everything about the other characters, so maybe it's his turn.
Because he's like an orphan, pretty much.
How did he meet Sven?
Yeah, exactly. Yeah.
That'd be cool.
You want to wrap us up, Sean?
I will. There's an article here. I think we'll save it for next week. But I'm kind of excited about Rian Johnson and the next Knives Out movie. I think
that article does not talk about the next Knives Out
I know
movie.
it doesn't.
Nope.
It talks about the next movie after that.
And he doesn't actually say what it is.
No,
he just says it's not Knives Out.
He's a weenie. Yeah, I like I like Rian Johnson. I liked The Last Jedi. I think he did a great job with it, and I will die on that hill. But that'd be pretty funny. If you guys have stuck with us for the full 2 hours, you're amazing. To everybody over in the chat, thank you for throwing in your 2 cents a snide or otherwise. I've seen snarky comments over there. It's pretty great, and we always appreciate your company. This station, sci-fi.radio, if you're listening to us on that station, we have nerd stuff 24/7. We have a news site at sci-fi.radio that you can check out cool news stories. We have all sorts of trailers and things up there for you to look at and talk about upcoming television series and things, much like what we do here on this show. But you have to read them instead of hear our lovely voices. So do check that out. I will be on the air tomorrow doing the wrap-up of the week at 9 a.m. Pacific Time, 12 p.m. Eastern Time. And then, of course, the replay of today's show with Weird Al Yankovic's birthday tribute is coming up in 2 hours' time. It's 11 p.m. Pacific Time is when that goes. So you can always stick around for that. If you are watching us, you're doing it on Facebook or on YouTube or on Twitch. If there is some way to like or subscribe or do whatever to that, please do that to let us know that you were here, because I know not everybody wants to talk on the chat, and that'll be great. We are not doing a show next week. Next week is right before Halloween. It is the 30th of October. Jeff and I have signed up for a Treats in the Streets event in Orange County. If you are of a sensitive nature, do not abbreviate Treats in the Streets. I always thought that was kind of awkward for a kids' event. But yeah, we're putting cars on display. We're playing Ghostbusters. We're handing out candy. We did it last year. It was amazing. I don't remember it being on Thursday last year though. But this
it changes, yeah.
Yeah, this time it is sadly on Thursday. So everybody gets Halloween off. We will check back in with you guys the week after. And so sorry for the break, or enjoy the break. Go do amazing things for Halloween. Go have some fun. Wear your costume to a bar and win prize money. Do something cool.
Make pumpkin soup. Oh no, that's me.
Pumpkin soup, yeah. Pumpkin pie.
Woo!
Hose down children throwing eggs at your house. Find something fun to do. I hope your Halloween is a very safe, very, very good one. And we'll check base with you the following week and see what y'all did.
Yeah.
I'm calling Kaylee Crosby.
This is just Soul Donoho.
I am Sean Obi-Shawn Crosby. As always,
May
the force be with you.
With you.
All right, let's get some credits up for video folk here. There you go. We will see all y'all later.